This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has ordered the honouring of 150 Grade 12 outstanding students nationwide. As per the directive, a scholarship and 20,000 dirhams will be granted to each student. His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Presidential Affairs, and Deputy Chairman of Abu Dhabi Education Council, will attend the honouring ceremony of G12 top achievers for the school year 2011-2012, scheduled to be held on Monday, July the 9th at the Emirates Palace Hotel. The 150 students include Grade 12 Emirati and non-Emirati top students attending public schools and institutes of applied technology who have achieved a minimum score of 98%, as well as Emirati special needs students achieving a minimum of 95%. One from each regional office will be honoured. His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, met with US President Barack Obama at the White House on Wednesday. During the meeting, the Crown Prince and President Obama discussed a range of regional issues and the broad-based relationship that unites the two countries. The leaders also pledged to continue close cooperation in the areas of security and commercial activity. The two sides spoke about the bilateral and multilateral efforts to improve regional stability and also discussed the steps the UAE is taking to ensure the reliable and safe delivery of crude oil from the UAE to global markets, such as the opening of the Habshan-Fujairah pipeline later this month. The UAE has pledged $1 million to an international anti-piracy fund, which was announced at the second International Counter-Piracy Conference, which concluded in Dubai today. Somali President Sheikh Sharif Sheikh Ahmed, as well as regional and international delegates, have expressed their gratitude to His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE Minister of Foreign Affairs, as well as the commended leadership, government and people for hosting an event such as this. A 30-minute documentary was shown, giving attendees a behind-the-scenes preview of the real human impact of piracy on seafarers and their families. The chairman of DP World, His Excellency Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, stated that the financial commitment will help bring back peace and stability to Somalia and will help stamp out escalating violence upon seafarers.
It's not something that all Somalis do. It's a small number of people, gangs, criminal gangs, who use this as a source of income, and we are actively engaged, source of taking them to courts and detaining them and getting source of rehabilitation centers together with the international community.
Meanwhile, the Thai delegation expressed that humanitarian support and sustainable solutions are required, adding that the international community needs to find the root of the cause. Delegates stated that the conference has left a clear message of what needs to be done, as well as take on the measures given by government entities.
We need to seek lasting, long-term, sustainable solutions. And one of the solutions, of course, is to help capacity building, economic development in Somalia itself. And Thailand, we are extending technical cooperation to Somalia as part of their capacity building to generate jobs and income for their people so that their people do not get lured into piracy.
First place, we needed to emphasize the old problem that we cannot solve the coastal problem, the piracy problem, without first and foremost dealing with the issues of the land from which they emanate. Yes. And with the limited resources, we've made some measure of progress so far. And the international community too has played its role. So that activity is being minimized.
3 points. The first one, thanks to the United Arab Emirates and to Sheikh Abdullah. Frankly, everyone in this room has been highly appreciative of this initiative. The United Arab Emirates have been really a leader in this. And this needs to be felt because we need leadership in a common battle. Second point, in spite of everything, there is progress. We have seen a reduction, although sometimes very small, but a reduction of the attacks. Third point, which is the one I made, we have seen that no vessel which has been protected by armed protection, either military or private, has been successfully attacked by the pirates.
The Telecommunications and Regulatory Authority launched My Number, My Identity scheme this week, with the aim of cracking down on the fraudulent and criminal use of handsets. The new campaign will require all Etisalat and Do Mobile customers to re-register their SIM cards. In addition, they will have to provide valid identification documents such as passports, Emirates ID cards and residency visas for the process. It follows what the authority describes as an increase in the number of civil and criminal cases where the subscriber has given away their SIM card to other people, resulting in serious legal and financial issues for the owner. As a result, the TRA wants to make sure that all SIM card holders are the same as the registered SIM card users. This process will become effective from July the 17th. However, the TRA has given no date for the registration deadline. And finally this evening, receiving over 145 entries, the Eco Kids Drawing Contest proved to be a successful sustainability campaign among children in Dubai. MR Community Management hosted a competition for children residing in areas including Emirates Living, Arabian Ranches, downtown Dubai and Dubai Marina. Open to children of up to 12 years of age, submissions, which won the hearts of the judging panel, were drawings sent in by 2-year-olds. Applicants were encouraged to create pictures that highlight their efforts to protect the environment. The colourful entries included eco-friendly solutions such as recycling, saving water and power, as well as highlighting the negative impact of global warming. Nina Fife, a 9-year-old, is one of the 11 winners and is keen on spreading the message of recycling.
Well, I wanted people to actually know to recycle more, and then if we had blue and green bins, then for cardboard and plastic, then they would mainly use it instead of them having to go out. And I think they would use it a lot more.
We have our own little recycling buckets in our backyard, and as a family event every week we do go to the collection point and recycle as a family. So I think it's important that we're educated and they're educating us at the end of the day, and I think that's just a really important part of family life.
And up next we have the day's business news, so stay with us.